Take me out to the ball game. Folks, hello and welcome to the YanksPod, a New York Yankees podcast here on the New York Sports Show. Happy to have you all here. Now, this podcast is brought to you by Yankees Real. Go check them out on Instagram. Link will be in the description down below. Now, this is a new podcast talking everything you possibly could imagine about the New York Yankees in the New York Yankees organization. Folks, that includes some minor league talk, too. So with that said, let's get right into things. We're going to start off with some good news. The New York Yankees minor league affiliate AA, the Somerset Patriots, threw a combined no-hitter yesterday against the Bowery Bay Sox, the Baltimore Orioles AA affiliate, in a 7-0 shutout. 3 pitches on the Patriots combined for a no-hitter, and you know what? Luis Severino was one of them. He went 4 perfect innings, got 5 strikeouts, and you know what? You can't ask for anything better. 48 pitches thrown. The guy was an absolute beast. Now, overall, I would like Luis Severino to make at least 1 or 2 AAA starts. He's expected to do at least 1 more rehab start. With that being AA, with that being AAA, with that being high A, it's not 100% clear yet. I do think overall, though, it will be in AA. It's really hard to say, though. I would think the announcement will be made probably right before, a day before he's set up to go on the mound. Now, the other pitchers who combined for this no-hitter, it's 2 guys that you really would not expect. Very, very high draft picks. And you know what? I am wondering why they're not in higher A ball, or not even the majors, because their stats as a career is really unbelievable. So after Luis Severino was taken out, you had Sean Semperlin. He is the New York Yankees' 11th round draft pick back in 2017. And he led the team for another 4 perfect innings, and he got 5 strikeouts also. Now this guy overall, he has had a solid career in the minor leagues, you know. I wouldn't really say that he went out and really impressed a lot of people, but for how low he was drafted, he has made a great career out of himself. And I would expect him. I wouldn't expect Semple in the majors right now. He definitely has a few more years to go, but I'm overall just surprised that he's not in AAA with the Rail Riders. Now, overall, though, right after him, you had Juan Maricaco come in, who was also drafted in 2017, but get this, the 572nd overall pick back in 2017. He was drafted so low, and you know what? He's played 70 games so far to his career. That is 121 2/3 innings. He has an ERA below 350, a 333 ERA, and he has 173 career strikeouts. He almost has double the amount of strikeouts than he has innings pitched. And now him, I would love to know, with all the just drama and just downs that the New York Yankees have had in their bullpen this season, why is this guy not up in the majors? Instead, us Yankee fans have to deal with Brooks Christie, Nick Nelson, and just a bunch of AAA nobodies. I'm sorry to say that, but hear me out. Asher Wojnarowski. We had to deal with Asher Wojnarowski for a good game when you have Juan Maricaco in AA. Makes a whole lot of sense. It really does. I don't get it. But this guy, if the Yankees hold on to him and he keeps doing what he's doing, when he does get his time up to the majors, oh my gosh, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now, I would love to see this guy as a closer. You know what? He's having a better closer campaign than Aroldis Chapman and Jonathan Loáisiga has had this whole season long. Now, overall, this was a perfect game. He made it a no-hitter. He allowed 1 walk. He also got 1 strikeout. Bada bing, bada boom, game over. So he was able to keep history there, but he was able to also throw what was a combined perfect game. But hey, no-hitter. First no-hitter in the Somerset Patriots franchise history. You take that any day. No-hitter, that's history right there. And then the first in franchise history, when you're there, that is a special moment. But I just think it's hilarious in a way that Luis Severino was there. Luis Severino, who hasn't played baseball in, almost a good 2 years. Probably even more than 2 years now at the point we are in. And he just threw a combined no-hitter. Are you kidding me? You know, only that would happen to Luis Severino. Now, the Patriots blew out the Baltimore Orioles affiliate 7-0. It's basically what the Yankees do on a regular basis. Either the Yankees blow out the Orioles or the Orioles blow out the Yankees. There's really no in between with that. Now, overall, this is the 4th no-hitter in the New York Yankees organization. I want to point that out because I think that's huge. Yankees have had a no-hitter in High A, Double A, which just happened, the Somerset Patriots, Triple A, and in the majors, you had that Corey Kluber no-hitter against the Texas Rangers. That is pure domination right now in the farm system. Look at the Somerset Patriots. They are now 51-32 in the win-loss column. That is even more pure domination right there, folks. I mean, heck, you look at the stats with the New York Yankees farm system, they rank in the best. Every win-loss column in every New York Yankees farm system team, if you combine all of them, they are the best, if not 100% top 3. Yankees have a goated farm system. Now, what they don't really have overall is a goated, I would say, Major League roster. You have Brett Gardner on the Major League roster. Now, Brett Gardner, first of all, everyone's saying, Yankees should DFA Brett Gardner. That is some of the dumbest comments ever. Brett Gardner is a career-long Yankee, has been with the New York Yankees for 14 years. Only team he's ever played on. 2009 World Series, last player from the 09 World Series. And you want to DFA him? Where's the respect in that? Is he having the best season this year? Heck no. But you know what? He's also coming around too, because for a while he was batting below 200, even below 190. Now he's batting 202. Is that the best? No. Not so ever it's the best. But let me remind you, last season he batted 223, season before 251. Now if you go back to 2018, Brett Gardner batted 236. Okay, so he had a big slump and then he was able to come out of it. And then in 2017, he batted 264. So he was batting good, went down a lot, came back up, and I think we could see the same thing. Overall, though, Brett Gardner, he's on the Yankees for 3 reasons, and 3 reasons only, and this is why we should cherish Brett Gardner. Number 1, he is inconsistent, but you know what? He's consistent with one thing. And that's staying healthy. When do you ever see this guy in the IL? You never do. You never do. Number 2, he may not get a hit every single game, but he could walk that pitcher's pitch count up, which is huge, especially when you have a guy like Aaron Judge just look at 3 pitches right down the middle and go down on the 3 pitches. Brett Gardner puts up fight. That's what you need. Number 3, this guy is he's a grinder. He plays around 100 plus games a season. There's only been a few times in his career. Let's say you count out that coronavirus season, he's only played less than 100 games twice, and that came in 2008 and 2012. Besides that, this guy has played 100 plus games. Right now in 2021, he's played 94. Of course, he's going to play over 100 this season. There's no doubt about that. Last season, in the 60-game season, he played 49. He played over half of the season, that 60-game coronavirus season, okay? Brett Gardner is an everyday player. Whether you like it or not, he's an everyday player. That is what the Yankees need, okay? Brett Gardner has done something for 14 years that Aaron Judge has not even been able to do 1 year. This is why Brett Gardner is so special. This is why Brett Gardner is still in the MLB and on the Yankees, because I guarantee you, the Yankees did not re-sign Brett Gardner this season, he would most likely be on another team. Would they have picked him up right before spring training? Would they have picked him up right before the regular season? Probably not. It would probably be a mid-season free agent signing, I would think. But you know what? He would still be on the team because he stays healthy, he's there when he needs to be, and he always plays. He could provide an at-bat for you every day of the week, every day of the month. So I think the biggest surprise, though, so far this season is Garrett Cole. Look at Garrett Cole. His stats from the Houston Astros is nothing so far compared to the New York Yankees. I cannot stress that enough. Now, he played in Houston for 2 years and the Yankees so far for 2 years. Houston, oh my gosh, 35-10 in the win-loss column. Yankees, 17-9. It's unbelievable. This guy has a .654 win percentage with the Yankees and a .7078 win percentage with the Astros. Now, of course, two different teams. You see other teams a lot less, a lot more frequently. It really depends on the scheduling. But I look at this, because overall, win-loss column, it means nothing. Look at Jacob deGrom. That's a perfect example right there for you. So I like to look at ERA. The ERA is something totally different. A 3.01 ERA with the New York Yankees and a 2.68 with the Houston Astros. Now, we all know Garrett Cole, he's Mr. Spider-Man. He loves that spider tackle, that sticky stuff. So, of course, he's not going to be the pitcher he was in Houston. Okay, especially with the whole crackdown and stuff, I feel like he struggled. But also, you could look at it this way. The New York Yankees have not seen Garrett Cole to his full power. 2020, his first season with the team, that was the very short 60-game season. Garrett Cole only was able to do 12 starts. He went 7-3 overall. And now here in 2021, he has done 21 starts. So that's a big just twist in that. 10-6 so far this season. But the biggest thing is, though, he only had 73 innings last season, okay? And now he has 130 innings this season. This is a dead arm season. Look at so many other big, powerful starting pitchers. It's almost the same exact thing. Their numbers are not there and how they used to be before the coronavirus. Because just think, before the coronavirus, Garrett Cole was doing 200-plus innings a season. In fact, 2019, 212 innings pitched. 2020, 73 innings pitched, and now he is in 2021, 130 innings pitched. It's the dead arm season for a lot of guys. Now, the spider attack and all that sticky stuff being have a lot to do with it. Overall, I do think it has, to some extent, a decent amount to do with it. But overall, though, we have not seen New York Yankees, and the New York Yankee fans have not seen anywhere close to the Garrett Cole in Houston, and I do believe it's because of dead arm due to just how few innings he got to pitch last season. But I mean, look at other starting pitchers, very, very similar to how he is right now. So I think that's very interesting. Comment down below what you guys think. I hope you guys liked this episode. The Yanks pod will be up every Monday and every Friday talking some New York Yankees baseball. Click that subscribe button if you like the vibe. I'm Dominic Konowski of the Yanks podcast. I'm signing out. Go check out the New York Sports Show and Yankees Reels on Instagram. Like I said, link will be in the description down below. See ya.